These are the starter towers. They all have gotten a buff, so in this video I'm going to see how far can each of them go. First up is Scout. He is the first tower you get in TDS, and with the new buff he can actually go pretty far. He mostly struggles on wave with multiple slow boss, but he managed to get to wave 34, which is really impressive because for a tower that is free, he managed to get really far. Next up is Sniper. He is also the first tower you get from the game, and like Scout, he struggles on wave with multiple slow boss. But there's a difference. He also struggles with breakers, but he still managed to get to wave 34 like Scout. Next up is the Paintballer. This tower was the worst tower, but because of this buff, he is now really good with multiple enemies. And because his splash damage is insane. But even though he is way better now, he is still not that good, losing on wave 17. Next is the Soldier. This is actually a really good tower, maybe one of the best tower in the starter towers, because this guy has a pretty good DPS and no max placement limits, which is really good. He is actually one of the towers that can reach wave 40, but unfortunately he did not manage to beat the boss, but at least he got to wave 40. Next up is the Demo Man. He is the only tower that deals AoE in the starter towers. He is actually really good because of the buff, and he could probably get to wave 40 if not for the hiddens. Yeah, he can't hit hidden enemies, so he lost on wave 17 just like the Paintballer. Now, the final tower we have is the Hunter. This one is probably the strongest starter tower, if you can place infinite of it. But because he has a placement limit of 12, which sucks, and because of that, he only got to wave 35. So that is all the tower from the starter towers and how far they went. The worst is Demo Man and Paintballer, which got to wave 17. Third place is Scout and Sniper, which is really funny because they are way higher than the Demo Man and Paintballer. The second is Hunter, which got to wave 35, and the first is Soldier, which got to the boss wave, but it did not manage to be the boss. Please like and subscribe to my channel because maybe I would make another part for all the other towers.